Now, there's plenty of buzz about the new series, The Handmaid's Tale, on Hulu. It premiered less than a month ago, but there are already plans for a second season based on its success. Yvonne Strahovski is one of the show's stars. Good morning, Yvonne. How are you?
Good morning. I'm well, thank you. How are you doing?
Fantastic. Thanks for joining us. I'm going to get this out of the way first. We're big fans of Chuck. The series Chuck, you did an excellent job. And my 15-year-old has been sending me.
Good to hear.
I know you got a huge fan base for that, but she's been sending me texts because she found out that I was going to be interviewing you, and she says, I need to see this interview ASAP. She just texted to me, and she says, tell her I'm a huge fan, huge, all caps, and I can't wait to get to see the season that she's in, Dexter. So she's going to be excited that I got that message to you. I had to get that to you.
Thank you. Thanks for passing it on.
Yeah, but Chuck, I mean, you have a huge fan base surrounding Chuck, and then we'll get to the series that we're here to talk about. But how did Chuck really influence your career?
Well, it was the first thing that I did when I got to the States, you know, and it was 5 years of my life, so it was definitely a huge part of it, and I've been here for 10 years now, so it was definitely the first half of my life here. Yeah, I have really good memories, and it was what a great role to be able to play, you know, to have all that action and drama and comedy in one show.
And we never picked up on your accent at all in that series. You do an amazing job. But this series is based on the 1985 novel. It's the same name, really. What's the basic plot of this?
Of The Handmaid's Tale?
Yes.
Well, The Handmaid's Tale, gosh, it's so hard to say in a nutshell, but it's basically about a near future or a present day government in America that's been overthrown by a fundamentalist, totalitarian government, and all the fertile women are being collected and used basically as breeding stock for the elite in this new world.
Wow, interesting plot. Tell us about your character, though. Who do you play, and how does that differ from other characters you played?
I play Serena Joy. She is one of those elite people who is in an authority position. Although she is a woman, and a lot of women's rights have been taken away in general, like women are not allowed to read and write. They have to stay at home and look after the home front. She's very brutal. She's not a pleasant woman in general at all. So it was a little difficult to try to connect with someone like that, because I don't consider myself to be that brutal in my real life. So it was, you know, it was a bit of a challenge to get there.
Yeah, you're a villain essentially. You're pretty evil. What's it like playing that, or would you prefer to be more of a hero?
No, I mean, it's been really interesting. I love playing the villain character in this. It's so complicated, you know. I feel like there's a lot of dualities about her. You know, she is living in this society that oppresses her, but at the same time, she was part of the people that created it. So she's sort of put herself in her own cage. And she has very interesting relationships in the show, you know, to offer her own handmaid. There's a lot of power play there, which is complex, and a lot of loss, I think, for Serena. You know, she's not able to provide children, but she is of the age where she could be providing children, but she's been deemed barren. So there's that sort of competitiveness as well, infiltrating that relationship between her and her handmaid, and it's a world that has very rigid walls around it, and the rules are very tight. So one wrong move and punishment could be very severe in this world.
Yeah, well, it's a fascinating series, and I know it debuted about a month ago, but already it's getting a lot of buzz, and I know you're hearing some good things about it as well. Look for new episodes streaming Wednesdays on Hulu. Yvonne, thanks for your time. Thanks for the time this morning. Good luck with this series. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
You betcha. Kayla, over to you.